We have had multiple reports recently of anesthesia providers removing both tranexamic acid and bupivacaine ampules in preparation for a cesarean section, and then confusing the two ampules and inadvertently giving tranexamic acid into the subarachnoid space. This is most often lethal, and when it's not lethal, it leaves the patient with tremendous disabilities.
Safety is important for us. It's a priority. We don't want to be the hospital that has the headlines of a patient had a medication error, a fatal medication error at our institution. But it's more than that. I think as healthcare moves forward, we have to take responsibility that we don't cause harm to our patients. And when you don't have a technology out there, we can sit there and think, well, gosh, it'd be nice if that were available. But now once you know something's available, it becomes your responsibility to make sure that you're not causing harm to your patients. And there was a technology out there that could have prevented that, and you chose not to implement it.
Simply adding barcode technology to the operating room would eliminate, for the most part, vial swaps, i.e. the label will always tell you what's in that syringe, and will go a long way to reducing the risk of a syringe swap.
This is really most properly a safety device. It is a major, in my view, a major advancement in medicine. It's quick, it's easy, and I got to tell you, I don't want to do anesthesia without this.
We as anesthesiologists see ourselves as patient advocates, and it's time we take this next step and ensure that we have this important safety intervention in the operating room. Anesthesia providers are unique in that they diagnose, prescribe, dispense, prepare, and then administer and document without any of the fail-safe mechanisms that exist in the rest of the hospital. And so it really is time for us as anesthesia providers, as anesthesiologists, to go to our C-suite leaders and really demand that we have parity, i.e. that we have the same medication safety technology that's deployed across the rest of the hospital, that we have barcode recognition of the vials and ampules that we're about to drop it to a syringe, that we have automatic printing of the appropriate label, and that we have barcode scanning at the time of administration of the medication. if I'm on the ward and I write an order, I instantly receive decision support in terms of whether or not this is an appropriate medication for the patient's condition. And then when I submit the order, it is routed to a pharmacist who double checks it, again, for all of those same things. And then when the medication needs to be prepared, it's often done in the pharmacy. And much of this is done with two people as a safety check. Again, none of those things are available to us in the operating room. It may be that our C-suite leaders believe that we anesthesia providers are so talented and smart and well-trained that we won't make mistakes. And we may be a bit complicit in that ourselves, that we also feel that we're so good we won't make mistakes. And that's true until it isn't. And to be fair, many medication errors are of little or no consequence and do not cause harm. But when they cause harm, it can be absolutely devastating. So we now have some support from the Institute for Safe Medication Practices. They have recently released guidance stating that over the next 2 to 3 years, we really must move towards provider-prepared labels and also to the use of barcode scanning whenever we administer a medication.